Hey guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Mastering the Wedding Photography Biz.
I'm Hunter.
And I'm Sarah.
And today we are talking about one of the most essential tools that a wedding or portrait photographer has at their disposal for turning interested potential clients into warm leads who are eager to hear from you: your photography website.
But here's the thing. After almost 200 hours of coaching newer photographers, we know that most photographers have a just fundamental misunderstanding of what their website is really for.
And so if you think that a website is about making people fall in love with your brand or showcasing your best work or even sharing pricing information, then you might be among those business owners who are basically missing the point when it comes to your website. And that might be why it feels like your website is working against you and isn't really converting those visitors into leads who are actually reaching out to you.
And not only are a ton of newer photographers just totally missing the point of their website, but in all of the coaching meetings that we did, we've also found that they are likely making the same handful of mistakes that we see in the websites of our students just over and over and over again.
And unfortunately, if you're making any of these simple mistakes, you could have the best marketing in the world, bringing in tons of people to your website, and it's going to be a wasted effort because your marketing is leading potential clients to a website that isn't actually getting them to take that next step and inquire with you.
And trust us, we know photographers well.
We are photographers after all.
And we know the traps that we all often fall into. When our websites don't seem to be working, we tend to think a rebrand. That's going to do the trick. So we spend hours crafting a new logo or designing our new mood board. And, a strong brand is great, but it's only half the battle. And if our website isn't set up to bring our customers on a journey and then convert them into leads, you can rebrand as much and as often as you want. It's not going to change the results.
And so when you upgrade your website to a better website, if you're still making the same bad mistakes or you're structuring it the same way you did the first one, sure, it's prettier, but it's still not working for you. Now, on the other hand, a website and a customer journey that is designed intentionally and with some of our best practices can be an incredibly powerful sales tool.
And that is exactly where we come in. Later this month, on July 25th, Hunter and I are going to be hosting a live online workshop called Website Essentials: How to Build a Simple Photography Website That Actually Gets You Leads.
Now, in this 2-hour workshop, we are going to help photographers just like you learn about the fundamentals of what makes a good website for turning those maybe interested photography clients into warm leads who are reaching out and are excited to book with you.
And the good news is that the principles that we are going to be discussing are not specific to just one platform. So whether you're using Pixieset or Wix or Showit or WordPress, whatever, even if you don't have a website yet, the website fundamentals and our tips and tricks can turn your website into your greatest tool.
Now, in addition to sharing about what a website is actually for, we're also going to teach on building that customer journey that encourages your visitors to actually do what you want them to do and how you can then incorporate that journey into the structure of your website. Now, we're also going to explain how most photographers' brands and websites sort of grow and change over time. We're going to share what we think are the 4 essential pages that every photographer needs on their website, plus a handful of additional pages that may or may not be worth making for your website, really depending on how you run your particular business.
And at the end of the workshop, we are going to go over a full list of the most common mistakes that we see most new photographers making on their websites, so you can avoid those classic blunders and stand out from your competition.
Because here's the thing, guys, as you probably know, we are not professional web designers. But just like many of you, we started with a really pretty simple website template that we bought for $75 online when we were first starting our business.
And over the years, we learned as much as we could about successful photography websites and branding. We tried and tested new ideas on our own site, and eventually we turned that $75 WordPress template into a website that was booking us hundreds of thousands of dollars in weddings and portrait sessions every year, before we even ever hired a professional to help us with our own rebrand and our current version of our website.
So whether you are struggling to build your very first website or you have a website that's live and is maybe doing the trick but isn't really just bringing you the quality of lead that you think it should, then this workshop is absolutely going to be for you. Now is definitely the time to take your website to the next level. So be sure to click the link in the description to learn more or even to sign up for the workshop, which again is going to be held on July 25th, 2023 from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
And as always, if you can't make it to the live workshop, or if you're watching this video, after July of 2023, you can still purchase a replay of the workshop at the same link below and get access to all of that same great information just without the live Q&A.
But if you are watching this video before the workshop, don't wait to get your tickets. As with all of our past workshops, because we really love the energy of having your, friendly faces live with us while we're teaching, tickets to the live workshop are going to be half price compared to what the replay is going to sell for after the workshop itself. So don't wait to sign up because, again, the price is going to double once the event has actually happened in real time.
But that is all we have for you this week. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments below or just reach out to us directly. And don't forget to use the link in the description to sign up for our photography website workshop. And we are just going to be back next week with more great education content.
See ya.